Good day guys, this is MineLOL and welcome to another episode of The Simple Life 2. Now, I've been away for a while, I've had work commitments and I just haven't had a lot of time to record. It's been very bad. I wanted to get back into this, so let's get going. So as you can see behind me, we have a silo. I changed the design a bit. So while I have been offline, I've been doing a lot of work. This is one of the things. I put some glass in so that it wasn't so dark in here. We're actually going to use this silo to store wheat. So we're actually going to build a silo within this silo, a silo from Immersive Engineering. Here's the farm. So I've actually laid out 5 plots to be used once it gets to level 5. There is the barn and the silo together. That's what I'm working on. The gardens that I found some extra gardens, so tropical and the frosty gardens, and while I've been working they've been spreading, and these gardens have kind of got out of control, so we're going to break some of those today as well. So we've got the windy, the soggy and the shaded gardens. They're all mixed in together. Okay, as you can see, I have made this retaining wall, a proper retaining wall now. And if we go around the front, you'll see the other thing I've been working on, which was a house. So retaining wall follows, so we'll just go all the way up here before we look at the house. So the big reveal is, if we turn around and have a look, we can see a big house. So it took me a little while to design it and to figure out what I wanted. Let's go up and have a look. I finished off all the water mills, so we still have to plug all those in. So before we have a look at the house, we'll look at what I did behind here. I've neatened it all up and I've dug it all out, and now we have this big huge section here which will be for power gen, basically. Different kinds of power gen. The water mills will start, but eventually we're going to have we're going to put our fermenter and squeezer in here, and our diesel generators. So that's what that's going to be for. Now I've made out all these paths. I'm going to fix up these stairways today. This is the house that I built. It's just a basic house at the moment. There's a sheep up here. Go away, sheep. You're not supposed to be up here. Okay, so through the front doors we have our foyer. In here we have storage, a lot of storage. We have a way upstairs. We have some water, some wells from Pam's Harvestcraft. Don't know what I'll put there yet. Okay, but that leads through to the back. This is what will probably be the dining room, and this obviously will be the kitchen. Now, this is like a sunroom. Now, as I'll just take a step out here, as you can see, oh, I probably need to sleep. By the look of it. Let's just do that quick. The sun's going down. So I put proper stairways on here. So I probably need to move a bed up into that house now. Back we go. So I've got bay windows on the front and on the back. Here's another room. Now I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all these rooms yet, but we'll probably set up some of the different mods in here. Go upstairs. Now, once again, upstairs we have some large rooms. We have some wardrobes that have chests in the inside. And so this is the stairway up. And this leads up into the attic, which gives us a really good view of our whole colony. This, we can also see the other side. See all the bay. Now, as you see, I've moved the ship. The ship was over here. Was over there. I won't hit my window. Behind the citizens' huts over there, but didn't make much sense because the people would have come here through the ocean. So, and we'll go and have a look at that shortly. We've got another couple of side rooms here with more great views. A tiny little room, no idea what I put in there. And again, same configuration over here. Now if we go this way, we go into a different room that has, again, 2 wardrobes. This is a continuation of the hallway. And then we have a front room. So we can see out this way. Now this leads us out onto the front deck. We have another little storage room here. Don't even know if I use these storage rooms, but they're there. This is another front room. I mean, I might just decorate this like a house, just for the heck of it, but you know. Now, we have another way going down, but this now goes down to the back of the house. Alright, so this was the way we came through before, the kitchen. This is the sunroom. And we have another little wardrobe there. And we go out the back. A little bay window. Here is the maple trees I was using for all the logs. I cut them down a lot. It looks like the the oak trees here are probably from the lumberjack cutting them down as well. So I have no idea. I have no idea why there's a U-shaped grass there. So looks like we've got a whole bunch of gardens over here too that will probably break all those. But as you can see, we've got stairs going over down here. Got some chisel bit ramp, and this leads us over to our ship. So there we go. So what I might do is put some of this stuff away. Now what I'll probably end up doing is putting a travel anchor inside this. Oh, we've got another block. I don't know what these are coming from. I'll probably put a travel anchor inside the house so I don't have to always walk up and down the stairs. And we'll probably put it into the main foyer. Probably out here. Or even out here. Now, we've got some storage here, so I would like to start to store stuff up here. The saplings, we've got some wheat, food. Now, unfortunately, I can't put signs on the front of these because I wouldn't be able to put signs on these and these ones. So we will just have to try and remember where things are. So, and then we get some tools that I don't need right now. have another town hall because when I moved the ship, I used a supply ship and didn't say I couldn't do it probably because I'm an elf, so I have to get rid of that. And I have to get rid of the second building wand. But we'll keep that in there for now. Okay. So let's go and break some of these gardens. So first the ones over the back here. I have banged it on, so if it's too much to hold, I'll still be able to hold. They'll drag behind me, but probably a bad habit doing that. But okay, I might as well break this grass while we're at it. Because I hate grass so much. Just makes everything look untidy. So what we will be doing is using the farm plots that we've put down to plant crops. Now whether or not the farmer can... Oh, we've got some petunia flowers here. I'll leave those there for now. Whether or not the farmer can actually harvest them for us, we'll still plant crops in them. So this is just a little out of hand. I never intended it to be this many gardens. There's two there. Okay, so we got one. I don't know if I can do. Yeah, I've got space. Let's. We sneak and hit. Two. And we'll go in the barn shortly. What I'd like to do at the moment is just get 7 and 6. You know, probably 8 is enough. So I think I'll just keep 8 of each garden and I'll put them back down again. Now in doing this, I have, when I have my look at my quest log, I have actually, as you can see, done a lot of these gathering quests for food. Finished. Okay, so how many of these we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what I want, do we? 4, 4. So we can break all these. I'm gonna have to move all those. Now we've also got these guns over here. So let's see, we got 3 at the front here, that's 5, that's 7, that's 8. Four and 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we need to go sleep in a minute. 3, 4. Oh. That's 4 guns there, and that's 4 there. So that'll be 8 of those. Okay, so let's take this mass amount of food. It's night time. I didn't grab myself a bed yet. So we already got mobs spawning. We can make it safe for ourselves in the house. I just better make sure. Oops. Better make sure that back door's closed. Okay, so let's put some of this away in here for now. So lettuce, barley, white mushroom, garlic. We'll be planting the garlic. Rhubarb. Eventually I'd like to have all of the crops planted somewhere. Doesn't mean they'll all be harvested by a farmer, but okay, so that one's we're going to put the seeds in there, potato. Oh, that one's full too. Keep going. Oh, that's the gardens. Now, I'm guessing I put my other gardens away, so I need to find those. Okay, so that is all of the food at the moment. So I have to go through all these quests. So I'm going to go to sleep and I will be back in a moment. Oh, skeleton. Let's go this way. Okay, and we're back. It took about 4 to 5 minutes to get through all those quests there. And as you can see, if we have a look at the gatherer, I got a lot of them already complete. So there's still a few I'm missing as far as rye, and it's probably just because I may have put them into the cupboard too fast, so it didn't register that I had them. So I will, off camera, I'm going to go through all those and claim the quests. As you can see, I've taken all my 8 gardens of each kind, put them down here. I just chose this configuration. So we'll let them keep growing because that's a good way to get, extra food. We'll go and have a look what I've done in the barn. And you see it's rather noisy. So we've got our cows and chickens. I also have rabbits. So I've been breeding those. Okay, so we want to get some rabbit hide or make rabbit food. And we have our pigs and a lot of noisy sheep. So, in the time we have left in the episode, I'd like to do something about this. These stairways that I've done here. So there's 2 things that I want to make. One is the deco craft table, and I thought I had made that, but I'm not sure where I put that, if I did. So we're going to make another one. Or we'll be making the first one, either way. I could be confused. we'll have to move all that food up into our house as well. That's in this second chest here. But first things first. So deco craft bench. This is what we want. Oh, is deco craft in this? Yes. We want the deco bench. There it is. So it is a block of clay, a crafting table, blue, red, and green dye. So we have, I should have some plants here somewhere. There's more seeds. Got green carpet, which means we must have green dye already somewhere. Let's just have a look in these. We may have to check our warehouse too. So I'm just going to go and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. I did search all over for flowers. I don't know where I put them all. So I went and got a couple of petals from... I'm making fishing rods here. I went and got some petals from Botania, and we'll just use those. Okay, so we have green, we have a blue, and we have a red. Okay, so we make a crafting table. Take some of this clay, and we make a block of clay. And I have to get this into the right order. There it is. Blue, red, green, and one deco bench. Okay, so one of the things I want to do is do some... We'll just put this here for now. I want to put some better lighting up in there. So that's what we need that for. And I also want to make the architect's table, which is 2 iron, a circular saw blade, which is 4 iron and a stick, so that's 6 iron, a large pulley, which is another stick, and a wooden pressure plate, and some more sticks. So basically lots of sticks. So let's go and grab ourselves some iron. Let's take 16 of those. I will have to get to smelting up some more iron. So we have some acacia wood from a tree I chopped down 4. Oops, I forgot. I haven't been playing this long enough recently. I keep forgetting that it's simple. Okay, so that, and then we need 4 planks and a stick, and then we need the wooden pressure plate. Need 2 iron and more sticks, and we have an architect's table. Now, the benefit of the architect's table is that, so we'll just take this, is that we can form some, I want to work on these stairways here, so we will need some spruce wood. But we can make some nice things with this architect's table, some blocks that are not so square and blocky. Now, let's see, where has the delivery person put all my wood? That's maple and oak, spruce, that's what we're after. So what I want to do is actually put some railings on these stairs. So first we'll turn a portion of this into planks. And we will now shift clicking into the, I'm not sure what this was, but shift clicking blocks into this table can be a bad thing. Especially if there's a block in here already, it can cause your game to crash. So we can do slants and we can do all kind of cool things. What we're looking for is railings. Now, I think I'll go with these railings. So this is fancy banister end. Oh, actually. Oh, no, I didn't place that one properly because that torch thing's in front of me. No, still didn't place it. No, it just doesn't want to place. Okay, let's move this for a second. Okay, so oh, on the side. Yep, that. Okay, so it must be because of this. No. I don't know why I could get the other one to place on this one. Well, place, but okay, so one of the things we might want to do is build the architect's hammer, which might make things a lot easier to place. So it is 2 sticks, orange ingot, and orange dye. So let's go and get ourselves some orange dye. See if we can make it out of the red and yellow. I know it's weird using red and yellow when there's orange. What I'm hoping is if I mix them, I actually get orange dye, not orange floral powder. So that worked. So we'll bounce along here. And we're running out of time. So we need iron and as 1 stick. We really not have another stick. Oh, yeah, a stick. There we go. Now, I don't know if this will... Dude, that is a big hammer in my hand. Now, firstly we need to place this block back. There we go. And what we might need to do is, actually before I even do this, is grab some of this spruce. And as you can see, it probably needs to go up anyway. So we're going to put some spruce on the edge of these. Oh, we probably don't need to... yeah, well, you know, we'll just... we'll do that. Okay. So... here's our fancy... we will put them on the inside like this. Alright. So now we need transition. Now, is that... Oh, that's a transition. You know, we don't actually need transitions. We'll keep that, maybe we'll use that later. Fancy banister. Yes, we do need... We get 2 of those. So... I'll just... Oops. I'll just walk up the banister. Okay, if I try to place it, it just doesn't like me today. Okay. And... Oh. So maybe if I aim it towards the back. No. And there we go. So we have our banisters. So we need to sleep. And that will about do it for this episode. So we'll just finish off. Just need to put the top on those canisters. So we just need, we will replace these with actual fences, or railings I should say. So, which means that we're going to need to... I have a hatchet. I'm just being lazy. Okay, banister top transition. No, we don't need that. We need... Guessing we probably need fancy. Oh, these ones are banister. We'll try those. We're going to need we will need transitions in there. So I need to turn this. No, I'll not put down another one. There we go. And another one. And we need the transition. So we'll get okay, and on this side. Oh, that one worked. So it says that if you right click at the back in the middle, they place properly. There we go. That looks nice. So that will about do it for the episode. I might see if I can actually move this over, and I move this whole stairway over too, and try and get rid of these big blocks here. But I'll do that off camera. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and hopefully you will continue to watch my series. I know I've been away a while, but I hope to continue now, getting on with this mod pack. So, Uru, have an awesome day, and we'll see you next week. We'll see you next episode. Uru. Bye now.